So we, as a team, and it's probably worth saying that our in-house team is pretty small. There are 5 lawyers running 15 billion quid's worth of kit around the UK. So we have this enormous external ecosystems, which includes fine firms like Hogan Lovells. And we've been working bottom up, really, on how you build that bridge. So if you're going to have that externalized model, how do you work with them best? And having done a lot on process, relationship, onboarding and information, the next step is to look at how do we influence our firms to find the right people to service us. Because law has obviously gone through this existential crisis over the last 3 or 4 years of technology's coming and we're all going to lose our jobs, and then the realization that actually being an advisor is a fundamentally human interaction rather than tech talking to tech. So in that world, what does your lawyer of the future need to look like? And the Bionic Lawyer is just a term that we use to bring together a series of concepts around, you want your lawyer to have an unfathomable level of legal knowledge at their fingertips. You want them to be enabled to collaborate wherever they are. You want tech to allow them to always be operating at their best because the inefficiencies have been driven out of their world. And actually, when you start to look at that, you start to develop your nails. Because again, the hammers and the nails, lots of hammers and not many nails. But if you have this concept of the sorts of people that you want to service your organisation and you can see how that hits your value creation, suddenly you can start talking to the nails with clarity and you can start going out to your providers and saying, what are you doing that's hitting this bubble of what we think is a bionic lawyer? Now show me. And actually, what Rick's saying, Mo does. National Grid, he goes out and wants to see it, and we're doing the same thing. It's all well and good saying you're using it, but are you actually? So that Bionic Lawyer concept, we're starting to push out through the panel, but very much, without wishing to suggest in any way, shape or form that we think we can save the world, it's as relevant to anybody. Okay. I mean, those bubbles of what makes a Bionic Lawyer are a client's view, but a broader collaborative client's view on what people need to focus on going forwards to really take that next step change. Yeah. Our view, and one of the bubbles of the Bionic Lawyer, is that a Bionic Lawyer acts where they add special value. So all of the activities that lawyers do now that don't add special value for a client really ought to be done in a more efficient way. And we know tech can drive down cost, increase efficiency and drive speed, which is great. But there is definitely a role on an ongoing basis for the right people building relationships-based advisory roles, trusted partners, whatever you want to call them. They're a fundamental part of how our ecosystem works.